Hello there, roguelike fans. We are back with the 2009 7-Day Roguelike Challenge and a pretty cool looking Commodore 64 screen. This is the Vice Commodore 64 emulator. I'll include a link to where you can download it. At least the modern version you can download for Windows. And we need it today because we are going to be running a game. Let me just look this up as we go. Running a game. Oh, jeez. Called Chickhack. Chickhack by purpleflayer, which is a roguelike program for the 7-Day Roguelike Challenge of 2009 for the Commodore 64, and it can only be run on the Commodore 64 emulator, or I guess an authentic Commodore 64 if you have such a thing, I suppose. I haven't got one anymore. I might still at my parents' house. I had one as a child. It was the single best computer for the dollar you could spend in the day, I think. Actually, I would rate it as the single best computer of all time in terms of dollar to quality ratio. Before we dive in, let's take a look at the README file. Story. You are a young chick warrior from your village. A terrible drought has caused all your village's crops to dry up, and there is a risk of famine. So your village elder asked you to search for the fabled sacred grove in the distant mountains where the seed of life is rumored to lie. So we're looking for a sacred grove to find the seed of life in the distant mountains. We move about using the VI keys. I'll read you the rest of this inside because we can. Let's get it fired up. It takes a moment to get fired up. So I'm going to press File and Attach Disk Image to Drive 8. And I'm going to use D, and I'm going to go to Games. And I'm going to go to Roguelikes. And I'm going to go to Chickhack. And I'm going to fucking click this on. I'm going to open, I guess? I did this earlier. Is that how you do it? Come on. That's how I did it earlier. Fucking attach disk image. Drive 8. Yeah. Chickhack. Double click it. There you go. So as you can see, we are loading the old load asterisk, comma 8, comma 1. You always knew you were in for quality. Or Jeff, of course. You always knew you were in for a quality game when it was comma 8, comma 1 for the load, as opposed to comma 8. I don't know what the difference was. I don't know why some games required comma 8, comma 1, and some games required comma 8. But I always found that comma 8, comma 1s were usually superior in quality. I used to program a lot for the Commodore 64, actually. I made all kinds of RPGs and little video games that are mostly lost to time. They might still exist on a disc somewhere in my parents' house. As I said, I think my Commodore 64 still resides there. Whether it functions or not anymore, it would be anybody's guess. There we go. All right. Let me open this. Then let me open this and pull it to the side so I can look at my big screen. Okay, here we go. So let's try pressing question mark. Hello. Well, hello to you. Press question mark for help. Let's do that. Quest to find the seed of life and to escape alive. There you can see the hated VI keys. I've written them down on a piece of paper for myself. That's the only way I'm going to be able to steer with any degree of success. Bump to attack does work, I can tell you from having experimented a bit, although I always seem to miss. I lists the items in your backpack. Use them using the number keys. Inspect an item on the floor is semicolon, comma, or P is pick up the item on the floor. Q is quit game. Let's press space. Okay. Definitely a random, well, maybe not a terribly random map, but somewhat random in the sense that this is not where I started last time. It was the same kind of boxes, though. So you see some sort of rooms. Oh, I instinctively tried to use my numpad like an idiot. All right, I'm gonna press J to go south. Where am I? What's going on here? Isn't J south? J is south. Why is it not working? Why are my keys not working? N. Oh, N worked. J didn't seem to work for some reason. Let's try H to go west. Why is this not working, man? Worked before. You see them moving around. Oh, maybe I can't enter that square. Whatever that line is, I thought it was an item. Maybe I can't enter that. Yeah, that's all. I don't know what that blue... Maybe that's where you start. Maybe it's your starting platform. It seems to me it started under one before. Let's head, therefore, southwest. Come on, I should be able to do this. Oh, yeah, there we go. J. All right, semicolon to find out what this is. It's a featherberry. Of course it is. P for pick up. You don't feel like eating a featherberry. I didn't know it was edible. I guess there's a berry. Let's go J. I played a little bit of this just to get a gist. Let's go to our inventory. I know how to kill this guy at least a little bit. I'm going to use my magic daisy. So I know it's number 7. So when I'm out here, I'm going to press number 7. A blast of wind kills the newt. There you go. Killed it. I used one. If you look now, though, I know for sure the magic daisy only has 4 petals left. You can find recharges for that. It seems to be like the equivalent of a wand or something. All right, let's go south. And let's semicolon. It's a sharp twig. Might be, again, a weapon of some sort. It's hard for me to determine what some of these things are. Let's go K. I don't know if you... Here's something... Oh, a featherberry thing. Let's try eating it again. You don't feel like eating a featherberry. Out of pure curiosity, I actually do feel like eating a featherberry. Like, just to know what a featherberry is. The speed puts me back in mind of Bob and Trev Resurrection. The speed of movement here. Kind of cool, though, to see a Commodore 64 roguelike. And the fact that we can play it in this day and age is to me, kind of intriguing for the novelty of it. Maybe not for the pure execution of it. I don't mean that to say it's poorly executed. I mean to say that the computer itself was obviously slower than a modern machine. So you can see how slow I had to move here. All right, let's find out what this is. It's a downy feather coat. Let's pick it up with P. You picked up a downy feather coat. So we put it on. Do we have to press 4 or anything to put it on? Or are we already wearing it? Space. Let's try 4. Well, let's wait till we're next to it in case... Well, let's try 4. Fuck it. You're already wearing it. Okay, well, great. I'm awesome then. So we got to go up to the stairs where that other newt is. I encountered something else besides a newt the first time I played this. If you're wondering how I'm steering so flawlessly, it's because, as I said, I wrote down the controls on a piece of paper beside me, and I keep looking over there to see what buttons to press. I'm really not a fan of VI keys. I see joysticks at the bottom. I wonder if Vice has native support for a joystick, so if I had a... I actually do have a joystick plugged in, but it's an Xbox 360 joystick. It's an analog joystick, not a digital joystick, so I don't know if that would... function for a Commodore 64 or not. My crowning glory of programming on the Commodore 64 back in the day, my friend Jeff Schiller, who you've heard me mention a few times, and I were programming a game called, I think it was called One Shall Fall or Shall Fall 1, where you played a demon, but you didn't know you were a demon. I didn't know amnesia was a big trope in role-playing games, but your character had amnesia. You were a demon who had fallen to Earth, or to whatever dimension you were in. And the only way I know how to kill him... Should we try Sharp Twig? Let's do this first, and I'll return to my story. Let's try pressing 1. How do I get out of this? Space. Let's try 1 for Sharp Twig. What direction? Southwest. Better check that as B. Your Sharp Twig kills a newt. Yes. And did that use one? It did indeed. So you have these one-shot attacks. Is that a featherberry again? Pick up. You don't feel like eating a featherberry. All right. Let me figure out how to go downstairs, and I'll continue my awesome, awesome story. Maybe just walk onto it. Nope. Shall I try the usual greater than? That worked. All right, well, while we load. Yeah, we were programming a video game where you played a demon who fell to Earth, and you didn't know. You were actually... I think you were... there was another demon who wanted your position. Like, you were like a baron of hell, and he was trying to get your position. His name was Crunge. So he gave you amnesia and knocked you to Earth, and now he's stalking you along with some demonic hordes, and you're trying to save the world from this demon invasion, as I recall. But it was played kind of like Ultima. We had the full, like, I was doing pixel art, 16-color pixel art. It was really fun, making faces and that for the characters you could meet, and we had 3D views of dungeons, 90-degree turns, that kind of thing. We figured out how to do that. We figured out how to do the tile-based movement in Overland with the trees shifting around, like just like Ultima. And then the intention was that towns were going to play like Zork, like a text adventure, but we never got the towns running. And then the combat, which we got initiated, the reason I thought of this is because of the joystick reference, because we figured out how to use joysticks. Yeah, the combat was started. It was going to be play like Archon, kind of. It was an amalgam of a bunch of different games. Anyways, you can see under here the blue line is beneath me again. So obviously the blue line is, in fact, where you start. Let's go N. Let's try and get this thing. Oh, a worm went the other way. Let's P for pick up. We have 6 sharp twigs. Let's go get this other sharp twig to my west. I won't bug that worm if he doesn't bug me. He's bugging me. Let's try 1. Direction east. L. We hit it. We didn't kill it. Let's try 1 more. 1. Direction L. Alright, 2 of them was enough to get it. Another little thing just to note, just to be observant about. Watch when I move in the bottom right corner next to where the level 2 is. Did I move? There we go. Yeah, you see a Z pop up. I think a Z pops up when the enemies, like when it's the enemy's turn. Maybe to indicate sleep. Like wait, you know. P. Sharp twig. J. It's kind of cool. I don't love, for obvious reasons, I don't love the speed at which we move. P. Sharp twig. I don't know as well if we can level up or not, so I'm not going to try to fight the fucking F in that. I'm just going to try and accumulate objects and try and get to wherever it is we're trying to go. In the absence of having, you know, further data to support whether that's a good idea or not, that's what we're going to try. J for south. I don't know what that F is coming at us. I don't want to find out. I'm going like this. Here we go. Yeah, that was the coolest thing we ever made on the Commodore 64. That was the only time I ever worked with him on the Commodore. I may have talked about that in a previous episode at some point. I probably did. I talk about enough things that I forget what I've said. Hey, cat. Hey, cat. I love you. 85%. Here we go. That was a big P. Instinctively, I think that's a giant. I don't know if it is. Look at all the blue lines. No, I guess maybe the blue line isn't where you start. I mean, we're not on a blue line this time. Let's start moving on. You know what else is interesting to note is look at our little letter C that is us for the chick, and the gray letter C. It's not just that it's a gray. It's actually slightly different. I think the lines for the C are shorter than they are in my... The top and bottom lines on the C are shorter than they are in my thing. You can't come in my lap right now, sweetheart. I love you, but not right now. Alright, come on, K. It's a slow one. Why? No, let's try and use a stick. It's a chickadee. 1 to the northwest. We missed it, son of a bitch. Oh, our sharp twig hit the wall and broke. Okay. Fuck. Let's try using a goddamned pedal on it. A magic daisy. 7. Didn't even kill it. 7 again. Holy shit. Third 7. I'm using all my 7s, but let's try one more. Maybe it's immune to it? Let's just keep trying to kill it with a fucking stick. Alright, we hit it that time. This fucking chickadee is deadly. Alright, we killed it. Jesus, did that ever take some effort. You don't feel like eating a pile of tasty grain. It's a funny little concept for a roguelike. We are a chick. I don't know what these blue things are. They're just obstacles? It's kind of a weird coincidence that we started on them twice and the third time we didn't. That strikes me as unlikely. I wonder if we go... We can't enter it. I just tried. Let's try going northeast. No, it doesn't matter. If I'm standing atop it. While I'm standing atop it, can I go down or anything? No. If I try P for pick up. But there's nothing here. L. Okay. I don't know what he is, but we're going to try and get him with a sharp stick. We're running out of fucking items. It's an ant. We don't have any more 1. We have oak twigs, though. Fuck. We also have our cute beak, which we can probably use as a final... I'm guessing that's like a final weapon if you run out of all things else. Okay. But you don't feel like eating a pile of tasty grain. N. Oh, one of these fuckers again. Well, maybe the oak twig is sufficient that it'll kill him. At least it hit him. That missed him. It didn't break that time, though. Oh, it did. It just didn't tell us. Well, it's time for a sharp mistletoe twig. Jesus Christ. Chickadees are the fucking most deadly thing. I'm also noticing we have 4 out of 4 hit points, 9 out of 10 arm. What do you think that is? We have 4 points as well, whatever that means. All we got left is our cute beak, assuming that's a weapon. Let's try 5. You're already using your cute beak. Let's just try bumping to attack. You peck him. Alright, well, we're pecking him pretty easy. Nobody's hit us yet. Not once. We have 8 out of 10. Oh, he hit us there. 8 out of 10 arm. Hit points and arm are 2 different things. Let's get whatever this is. 1 sharp twig. P. 1 sharp oak twig, baby. 1 sharp mistletoe twig. Do we feel like eating any tasty grain now? You don't feel like eating a pail of tasty grain. Alright, let's get out of here then. I feel like going downstairs. Or at least exiting the area. I think thematically we're probably not going downstairs. Maybe we are. Maybe we're in some sort of chicken coop. I don't know if this area has a defined thing that it is. Maybe it is the chicken coop. Maybe if I reread that story, it would be something obvious to me. But offhand, it didn't strike me as obvious at the outset. I don't know what P is. I don't even want to fuck with P. But I will P this. Then I'll southwest with B. I'll B this. Then I'll J this. Then I'll P this. Alright, we're well armed again. I wonder if featherberries would help with my arm. Whatever that means. You. Greater than. Alright. Cruising right along here. Seed of life, here we come. There's a game called Wizard on the Commodore 64 that I very much miss. I'm not a fan of platformers at all. Like, they're one of my least favorite genre of video game. But that game was a platformer, and I loved it. Probably because I was just in love with the thematics of playing mages back then. That's what I always played in D&D, was a magic user. That was a pretty fun game. It also came with a design kit like built in where you could make your own levels, and I accidentally made my own level and overwrote the first level. So Playground, which was the first level, disappeared and got replaced with whatever I put in, which wasn't a bad level, but it's always felt like, oh shit, I didn't mean to do that, Which way do we go to face the newt? Oh, there's better armor perhaps over to the left. Let's go get it. If we can. If we dare. What is that, a rat? I would not give... You peck the rat. Fuck. I would not in real life give very good odds. I'm going to try just pecking it. Oh, we got it. Pick up this. So we don't have to use the twigs, etc. I wonder if we can get a better beak. Besides a cute beak, I wonder if we can upgrade it. How do we go southwest? B. Yeah, I find the speed of movement and of course the use of VI keys for my own tastes painful. But other than that, this is kind of fun. It's kind of cool. It's a little tense. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. Fucking snake. Holy fucking snake. Let's use something on him. Let's try a sharp mistletoe twig, which I instinctively assume is better than a sharp oak twig. 3 to the north. We hit it. Fuck, it's tearing us down. Let's do 2 to the north. I assume also, I mean, this is pure assumption because it doesn't tell us anything here, that the twigs do more damage than just my biting it, say. Let's attack him before we pick up whatever this is. We missed. Alright, we got him. Let's pick up this sharp twig. Let's go to the left. Right, pardon me. You know what I meant. You knew what I meant. You don't feel like eating a pile of tasty grain. But do I feel like this? Please feel like this. You eat the entire featherberry. There we go. Got all our arm back. So featherberry apparently heals arm. I'm guessing tasty green heals hit points. Unless that's hunger points. I don't know. We're on level 4. I don't know if we have any clue what level we're trying to get to. It looks like we're probably going to have to face that P. Oh, monsters respawn. You see that? Newt just appeared out of nowhere. Did not expect that. Oh, we didn't get the fucking armor that we went for. Where are you going? Go back. Go very slowly and painfully back. Alright, pick that up. You are now wearing a tough feather coat. Fucking right. Ain't nobody gonna touch us now. I do like the image of this little, full of bluster chick, this full of piss and vinegar chick, ready to take on the world. What is it? Oh, I gave us. You see that? What it did? The coat. We killed the plover. What the hell that means? I don't know what a plover is, or pea lover. One of the two. It's like somebody who enjoys golden showers. Donald Trump, a pea lover. Yeah, putting on that coat brought our arm from 10 to 15. So I guess that's what the coat. Maybe that's your armor. Ah, it's your armor, not your armament. So probably once it gets through the armor, then it starts taking down your hit points. And eating a featherberry restores your armor, which is unusual but interesting. Let's go right. We're doing okay here, guys. Confidence is at high point. Wait it out. I should have got some water. I am very thirsty and dry. Are you loading? Or is this a fake out? There we go. Okay. I thought for a second, oh no, we hit a severe snag. But we're okay. Oh, I have nothing to fill in this blank with, guys. Sorry. Other than my apology for having nothing to say. I killed some time. There we go. Oh, a big ass F. Another snake. That was a little terrifying. We might want to go down to the south. Looks like there's some more armor there, and some those asterisks I can say from experience are magic daisy petals. So we can get our magic daisy back up and functioning. At present, I don't see the way down, which could mean one of the letters. One of the monsters, rather, is standing on the way down. Or it could mean that this is the bottom level. And we need to find the seed of life here. I don't know. I'm going to head to the south and try and get that armor and that magic daisy. That's my plan. Here comes that damn snake. Did I not move south? I tried. Oh, I'm trying to fucking move southeast. Damn it. Pressing the wrong key, even with my key map. Pickup. A downy feather coat? Is that bad? Is that worse than... We still have our tough. It didn't overwrite us, thank God. This we can get, though. H. P for pickup. I don't know why it never occurred to me to write down the VI keys before in any other game we've played. You charge from the magic daisy. Okay. Your magic daisy now has 5 petals, and we can see that reflected right there. I don't know what the woolly bobble hat does either. Is that also armor? I don't know. All right, let's try going H. Let's try and stay away. Oh, there's no way out of here. We have to go east. Unless we can peck through a wall, which I doubt. Let's try and use some fucking... This guy was tough before, a snake. And in real life, I think a snake could take a chick pretty straightforward. And I think that fight would be a no-brainer. So I guess we're using number... Oh, let's try the magic daisy. Shall we try it? We don't really know what it does, to be honest. I've seen it kill things. But I don't know if that actually hurt it. So let's use instead the sharp stick, which would be a more effective tool against a snake than a daisy. I'm using all of my sharp sticks here. Sharp twigs, pardon me. That's it. Now I'm pecking it. Oh, I killed it with a peck. I'm just going to peck my way at this guy. I got no real other option. Oh, that was nice and easy. Okay. Oh, there's the stairs. Those H's I don't think are moving. Are they... What are those H's up there? They're not moving, are they? Oh, they are moving. They're some sort of... They're hobbits. Oh, I can't go that way. Why? Oh, dear God, this is a slow process. I don't know if you could up the speed in this the way you can in, say, I don't know, the Beebum, the old BBC microcomputer emulator we ran to get Bob and Trev Resurrection running. I don't know. But this is how it should play on a Commodore 64. So, I mean, maybe it's best just to leave this. We have 9 pedals. In my very first game playing, where you didn't see, and I didn't play for long, I just played long enough to figure out the controls and stuff, that Magic Daisy killed both a newt and a worm. So it can be used to kill enemies. I just don't know how effective it is. I don't think it's worth going to get that Magic Daisy and dealing with 2 H's and an F, whatever the fuck those are. Seems ill-advised to me. Make sure you pick these up in passing. It looks like a door. If you're used to playing roguelikes, it probably looks like a door to you as well. It's not a door, it's a twig. Alright, down we go. I'm going to get water while it does this. Sorry. Sit in silence. Oops, sorry, kids. Back in the nick of time. Look at that. How marvelous. Okay. And I'm hydrated, or at least mildly so. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Yeah, as far as I can tell, those blue things are just obstacles. I don't know what else to make of them. So, we could deal with that H, but I'm afraid of the H, because I don't know what it is. I'm afraid of the E, because I don't know what it is. But, ultimately, we don't even know where we're going. We don't see... I don't see... the seed, necessarily. Of course, there is a way to fix our armor right here, right? There's feather berries. Why am I using my fucking numpad? Like an idiot. Let's find out what the H is. Let's hope we don't regret it. Why'd I advance on it? Give it the first hit. It's a hawk! Holy fuck! I regret it. I wonder, given it's a flying animal, do you think a blast of wind would hurt it? Let's try the, 7? A blast of wind hits the hawk. I'm going to blast the fuck out of it with this. I'm going to use all my... A blast of wind hits the eagle. Jesus Christ, there's an eagle too? This is a fucking chick fighting a hawk and an eagle. With a daisy. Oh, it hits everything in a certain range. That's kind of interesting. So it's an area effect weapon. That's kind of cool. Let's go one step to the west. That way we have the... Oh, there's featherberries right there. Let's stay here, and as we take damage, we'll deal with featherberries. Let's try pressing 1. Oh, a fucking eagle hit me. 1 to the east. Your sharp twig misses the eagle. I don't think we have any more 1s. All we have is one more Magic Daisy and our fucking cute beak. Let's try the last of the Magic Daisies. 7. Alright. I don't... Oh, my armor's gone. Let's try P for pick up. You eat the whole featherberry. That helped. Alright, I guess if we walk in here, it's just going to trap us, right? Jesus Christ. I don't think we can take this thing. I'm going to go west. I'm going to pick this up, eat the whole featherberry. Doesn't seem to take your turn to eat that thing. That's good. I'm going to run for this fucking magic petal. Magic daisy. And, hope against hope. Do you see a way down from here? I don't see a staircase still. That might be the magic seed below us or something. Like the thing that looks like a featherberry? I don't know. I'm outrunning this dude. Is he slower than me? Yeah, I don't have to fight him. You charge for the magic daisy. Okay. Let's try going east. Hoping he comes northwest. He did. Now let's go south. Alright, he missed me once. That's all I need. That'll give me time to get away. Oh, he can go over that thing. Fuck him. I got away from him once. I don't know if I can do it again. Oh, yeah. Apparently they occasionally move in a random direction. That's not bad. I'll grab this sharp stick on the way by. Sharp twig. Go, chick. You know what? We're going to call it right here because I don't have no idea how long we have to go. We're at the half-hour mark, so I guess we're going to call it right here. And tomorrow we will pick up with our chick's adventure. Trying to find the seed of life and survive. Let's see what happens. If it turns out tomorrow is really short, the next video is like really short, I'll just append it. Otherwise, you'll get another video tomorrow. Have a good one, guys.